Good morning, everybody. This is Ginny, Soul Guide, bringing you an oracle message this Tuesday. Excuse my throat. A bit croaky this morning. So I'm bringing you your message this morning from the Earth Wisdom Oracle deck, which is a Barbara Moore Oracle deck. I love this one. It's very pagan. The artwork is really beautiful, but I thought we are in the season of the earth, and we are more than ever, I would say, at this time of year, feeling that need to connect with nature, shedding as the trees do of their leaves. There's something beautiful in that change, and it gives us permission as the darkness continues to come into our everyday, to just be. It gives us permission to not have to be going out and doing so much. The summer months are so filled with energy that there is a need to do, and actually I think the autumn and winter months gives us an opportunity to remember that we're human beings, and sometimes we need to stop and rest and pause and think about what's important and what's not. Certainly some reflections that I can take. Okay, so first message today. So we have clarity. So what is it at the moment that is feeling slightly out of focus? What is it at the moment for you that you are struggling to figure out the next step? I'm not talking about the big plan, I'm talking about the next step, so that you can start to think about your next plan. Is it because you are focusing your attention in too many areas? Maybe you are trying to focus your attention too much. Maybe you are trying to plan too much. So when we're just talking about this stepping into the season of autumn and releasing and just being and flowing with nature, how are you flowing with this? There is an element to this sense of clarity that comes with surrender, that sometimes we're not meant to plan everything. Sometimes we're not meant to have it all figured out. And the clarity card sort of says to us, if you just let go of the plan and then see what comes to you. Because sometimes the next step is something that you hadn't considered, or in the way that you'd considered it. So think about that. As usual with these messages, take what resonates. Generally, if you've logged on, there will be something for you, whether that's today or in the future. But if it doesn't resonate, then just let it go. But don't let it not resonate because you don't want to sit with it. Okay. We're very good at that. Next card. Ooh, and there we go, the big picture. And again, we have that triple spiral. So there's a link there with that clarity card. So it's about stepping back, isn't it, and seeing the bigger picture. I think sometimes that clarity card was also alluding to that, is that focus on one element. But actually, if we step back, we get a different perspective on the bigger picture, and we can see what is real, what isn't real, what feels like it aligns with us and what doesn't, what we connect with and what we don't, and what is ours and what isn't. I think sometimes we get very caught up in holding things that aren't really ours, and then we feel like we have more things going on than we do, and sometimes that helps creates a space of not being able to see the wood for the trees. So taking a step back to see the bigger picture, and then and surrendering, and then seeing what comes. Okay, there are bigger things at play. I think sometimes there is too much of a focus on the detail. Okay, next. Blessed sight. Okay, are you getting intuitive hunches? Are you getting messages in dreams? Are you getting downloads? Are you being presented with synchronicities or signs from nature? And are you listening to them? These are gifts. It's gifts that we can all tap into. This is not, unique, but it is, however, an innate gift in us that we can tap into our intuition and decipher the signs and the symbols and the messages that are coming to us. So don't dismiss something that is being put in front of you, because this could help you to cultivate your next steps. So the blessed sight is a bit of a reminder to not forget your instinctive natural gifts that help you to navigate. So maybe that dream does need to be considered again. Maybe, you know, seeing all of those blackbirds is a message. Have a think about it. It's direct revelation. What does that mean to you? What do those symbols mean to you? What does that animal mean to you? Okay, we had something jump, so we're going to go with that. Awareness. These are very linked today. It doesn't feel like there are standalone messages. It feels like they all go together. By stepping back to see the bigger picture, and by trusting what we see and what we get and what we feel, it will bring a greater awareness, perhaps to allow you to see the bigger picture, but also to allow you to gain some clarity over what next. Still allow some freedom. Don't put too much focus on the detail, but it will bring awareness. Something's going to shift. And the very fact that this is a slightly darker card, I'm feeling like this may be something you get in a dream. So, or in a time when you go within. So whether that's through meditation or journeying, see what messages come to you. I hope that was helpful today. If you haven't already, it would be lovely if you could subscribe to the channel. And if you got something from this video, then please like and leave a comment. It's always good to get some feedback. And I will see you again very soon. Blessings to you all.